Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Today I'll be reading you 3 short bedtime stories. If you're enjoying this content, please do consider hitting the like and subscribe button as it makes a significant difference to this channel. Let's get started. Story number 1. The Starlight Haven, a journey within. Once upon a time, in a small, quaint village, nestled amidst rolling hills and whispering forests, there lived a weary wanderer named Oliver. Oliver was a man of many stories, having travelled far and wide, seeking adventure and wisdom. With each passing day, his journeys grew more treacherous, and he longed for a place to call home. One fateful evening, as the sun began its descent and painted the sky with hues of orange and gold, Oliver stumbled upon a hidden inn. Its weathered sign swung gently in the breeze, revealing the name, the Starlight Haven. Intrigued by the mysterious allure, Oliver pushed open the creaking door and stepped inside. The moment Oliver entered, a wave of warmth embraced him, as if he had found solace in the embrace of an old friend. The inn's cozy interior was adorned with flickering candlelight and adorned with ancient artifacts that whispered tales of forgotten times. The air was laced with the comforting aroma of freshly baked bread, and a soft melody filled the room. Behind the counter stood a wise innkeeper named Amelia, whose eyes sparkled with wisdom and a hint of mischief. She greeted Oliver with a knowing smile, as if she had been expecting him all along. "Welcome, weary traveller," she said, her voice as soothing as a lullaby. "I see the weight of the world upon your shoulders. Fear not, for within these walls dreams are mended, and weary souls find respite." Curiosity danced in Oliver's eyes as he settled into a worn-out armchair by the fireplace. Amelia leaned forward, her eyes filled with ancient secrets and untold tales. She began to spin a story, as if plucking strands of moonlight from the sky. In a time long forgotten, there existed a magical forest, Amelia began, her voice carrying the weight of legends. Its lush foliage whispered ancient incantations, and the trees whispered secrets to those who dared listen. Oliver closed his eyes, allowing the story to wash over him, transporting him to a realm where imagination soared. Deep within the heart of the forest, there was a hidden grove, known only to a few. It was said that anyone who found their way to this grove would be granted a single wish, a chance to heal their deepest sorrows. Oliver's heart fluttered with hope as he imagined the possibilities. Perhaps this grove held the answers he'd been searching for. Amelia continued, her words a balm to Oliver's weary soul. Legends whispered that the key to finding the grove lay within oneself. Only those who carried love, forgiveness, and courage in their hearts could uncover its ethereal beauty As the story drew to a close, Oliver felt a newfound sense of purpose awaken within him. He knew that his journey lay not in distant lands, but in the depths of his own heart. With gratitude, Oliver bid Amelia farewell, knowing that the Starlight Haven had given him more than just a story. It had ignited a flame of hope that would guide him on his path to self-discovery. And so, with the moon as his companion and the stars as his guide, Oliver embarked on a different kind of adventure, one that would lead him to the hidden grove within himself, where dreams bloomed and weary souls found solace. As he closed his eyes that night, surrounded by the embrace of the starlit sky, Oliver knew that the journey had just begun, and his heart was filled with the magic of endless possibilities. Story number 2. Whiskers of Shadows. In the vast expanse of the shadowed forest, where ancient trees whispered secrets and the wind carried a haunting melody, resided a cunning feline known as Benjamin Whiskers Malone. Deep within the verdant realm, where darkness and light danced a delicate waltz, Benny's reputation as a skilled adventurer and problem solver earned him both admiration and trepidation. Under the cloak of a moonless night, Benny found himself ensconced in the Black Paw, a dingy establishment nestled amidst the murky depths of a forgotten city. The air hung heavy with an acrid scent of spilled ale and hushed conversations. Benny perched upon a rickety stool, his eyes keen, scanning the room with a predator's gaze. It was then, amidst the smoky haze, that Lola Lepeur slinked into the tavern like a phantom, a mesmerizing feline with emerald eyes that pierced the veil of darkness. Lola's voice was a whisper, soft yet commanding, as she unveiled a perilous quest before Benny's enigmatic presence. She beseeched him to retrieve the Eye of the Panther, a legendary gem imbued with untold power, stolen by the vile gang of rats led by the notorious Big Tony the Tail. Benny's mind teetered between caution and curiosity, but the allure of the unknown was a siren's call he could not resist. He accepted the mission, aware of the grave risks that lay in wait. Armed with his trusty fedora and an arsenal of survival instincts, Benny embarked on a treacherous journey that would test the limits of his mettle. His path led him through an intricate web of twisted alleyways, their cobblestones worn and cracked, mirroring the cracks in the city's moral fabric. Each step carried him deeper into the heart of Noir's underbelly, a realm where treachery and desperation lurked, their tendrils seeping into every crevice. Benny's first port of call was Sammy's pawn shop, a den of ill repute inhabited by a one-eyed parrot named Sal, whose feathers bore the tarnished weight of countless secrets. In exchange for a slice of forbidden knowledge, Benny parted with a morsel of information that set Sal's beady eyes ablaze with intrigue. The avian raconteur revealed the whereabouts of Big Tony's den, an ancient, dilapidated structure nestled within the labyrinthine network of tunnels that wound like a serpent beneath the city's crust. Armed with this knowledge, Benny ventured forth, guided by a flickering lantern whose meagre light cast ominous shadows upon the crumbling walls. He deftly navigated the treacherous terrain, sidestepping crumbling pillars and pools of murky water that whispered secrets of forgotten lives. The walls, etched with the history of countless vermin, bore witness to the depravity that plagued the hearts of the inhabitants. The heart of Big Tony's den was a harrowing labyrinth, its corridors adorned with faded murals depicting rat valor and conquest. Benny, with feline grace, navigated the maze of traps, each cunningly devised to ensnare intruders in a lethal embrace. Darting through pendulum blades and evading pressure-triggered snares, he defied death's eager embrace at every twist and turn. As Benny delved deeper into the den, he stumbled upon a hidden chamber, its atmosphere heavy with foreboding. Crates lined the walls, their contents veiled in secrecy. He meticulously inspected each crate, his paws tracing the intricate carvings that whispered tales of far-off lands and forgotten treasures. The scent of history wafted through the air, mingling with a suffocating anticipation that hung like a spectre. A network of narrow tunnels, their passages snaking through the darkness like the veins of a malevolent creature, lay before Benny. With caution as his guide, he traversed the tortuous network, the tunnel walls lined with faded hieroglyphs and arcane symbols. The rhythmic sound of scurrying feet echoed in the distance, a chilling reminder of the dangers that awaited. Suddenly, Benny's acute hearing caught the murmurings of conspiratorial voices. Peering around a corner, he witnessed a gathering of Big Tony's lieutenants, their shadows dancing in the dim light. They plotted, their words venomous and laden with sinister intent. Benny's keen intellect absorbed every morsel of information, like a predator assimilating the lay of the land. Finally, Benny stood at the threshold of the inner sanctum, an opulent chamber bathed in the eternal glow of a stolen chandelier, a dazzling display of rat-induced decadence. Tapestry-clad walls bore witness to the rodents' insatiable lust for power and their ruthless conquests. At the center of the room, a grand mahogany desk, adorned with a half-filled goblets and scattered parchments, stood as a testament to Big Tony's authority. Resting atop the desk, cradled within a cushion of velvet, was the eye of the Panther, a radiant jewel that pulsed with mesmerizing radiance. Benny's heart quickened with anticipation, knowing that the prize he sought so was within reach. Yet fate had a twisted sense of humor, for at that moment, Big Tony emerged from the shadows, his beady eyes smoldering with malevolence. A clash of wills and ferocity ensued, an epic battle that reverberated through the very foundation of the den. Claws met claws, fangs gnashed against fangs, as the room transformed into a battlefield strewn with shattered artifacts and shattered hopes. Benny's lithe form danced with an otherworldly grace, evading Big Tony's relentless onslaught, his instinct honed by a lifetime of survival in the merciless wilderness. In a climactic moment, Benny's agile strike found its mark, incapacitating the formidable rat Kingpin. Big Tony's formidable presence crumbled, a monument of fallen might, as Benny seized the eye of the Panther, a tangible symbol of victory, a coveted artifact reclaimed from the clutches of darkness. With the Radiance gem in his possession, Benny maneuvered through the perilous corridors of the rat-infested labyrinth. The weight of his triumph and the burdens of his quest settled upon him like a cloak of shadows, woven from the remnants of countless lives intertwined with his own. Emerging from the moonlit embrace of the city streets, Benny cast his gaze upon the flickering stars, a tapestry of distant dreams. The journey had forever changed him, leaving an indelible mark upon his soul. As he slinked away into the nocturnal depths, Benny Malone knew that the echoes of his tale would reverberate through the annals of history, forever intertwining the fates of those entangled in the enigmatic tapestry of noir. And so, under the watchful eye of 1,000 unseen constellations, Benny Malone, the feline harbinger of shadows, disappeared into the night, leaving behind a legacy of courage and resilience. His journey was but a single thread in the intricate weave of destiny, a testament to the indomitable spirit of those who dared to walk with knife's edge between light and darkness. Story number 3. The Enchanted Pages. Once upon a time, in the bustling city of Viridian, there lived a woman named Isabella. She was known for her resilience and determination, for she had faced countless trials and tribulations in her life. Despite these hardships, Isabella always wore a smile on her face, radiating a warmth that touched the hearts of those around her. One evening, as Isabella strolled through the city streets, she came across an old, dilapidated bookstore tucked away in a forgotten corner. Intrigued by the scent of ancient pages and the flickering glow of dimly lit lamps, she decided to step inside. The moment Isabella entered the bookstore, a sense of enchantment enveloped her. The shelves were lined with books of every shape and size, their spines whispering tales of forgotten dreams and uncharted realms. The air hummed with an otherworldly energy, as if the stories themselves were eager to be discovered. A wise old bookseller named Samuel greeted Isabella, his eyes twinkling with the wisdom of ages. He beckoned her closer and whispered, "Welcome, seeker of stories. Within these walls lie the key to unlocking the wonders of your imagination." Isabella's heart fluttered with anticipation as she ran her fingers along the spines of the books, each one holding a promise of escapism and revelation. Samuel leaned in and shared a secret, in his voice carrying the weight of ancient knowledge. "Amongst these shelves there exists a legendary book, a book said to possess the power to grant its reader a single wish, Samuel said, in his voice a melody of mystery. However, this book is no ordinary tale. It requires the reader to embark on a quest, a journey through the chapters of their own life. Eager to uncover the secrets of this extraordinary book, Isabella accepted the challenge. Samuel handed her a weathered journal and whispered, "Within these pages you will find the clues that lead to your wish. But remember, the true treasure lies not in the granting of the wish, but in the self-discovery along the way." With a grateful smile, Isabella bid Samuel farewell and ventured into the depths of her own story. The journal guided her through memories and emotions, weaving a tapestry of her past and present. It challenged her to confront her fears, embrace her strengths, and reconcile with her deepest desires. As the days turned into nights, Isabella unearthed hidden truths within herself. She learned the power of forgiveness, the strength of vulnerability, and the beauty of surrendering to the ebb and flow of life. Each page turned revealed a new facet of her being, guiding her closer to the wish she held in her heart. Finally, after traversing the labyrinth of her own story, Isabella stood before the final chapter, her heart brimming with wisdom and gratitude. With a steady hand, she closed the journal, for she had discovered the true treasure. It was the person she had become through the journey, not the wish itself. As she stepped out of the bookstore, a sense of fulfillment washed over her. Isabella realized that the magic of the legendary book had never resided solely in its ability to grant wishes, but in the transformation it sparked within its readers. From that day forward, Isabella shared her newfound wisdom with others, encouraging them to embark on their own journey of self-discovery. She became a beacon of hope, reminding everyone she encountered that within the pages of their own lives, they held the power to create their own enchanting stories. And so, under the starlit sky, Isabella walked into the world, carrying the journal of her experiences and the stories of her heart, ready to inspire others to embrace the magic that resides within them.